Hi, this is Alan Lee and welcome to Oak Merge Training. Today we're talking about opportunities and how to merge them and create them with products so that you get a value in the opportunity. If we go to the manual and look at the table of contents, taking a look at number 7, opportunity merge with one product. The test file, we can look at it here, and this is the current test file. The names are test opportunity C underscore 101 and after for complex. They're all going to contact Ashley Allen, so they'll be linked to that contact. The statuses vary. We're using the same sales process, but we're using different stages or steps in the process, and we're adding different products. Could be all the same product. We can do different products, one per opportunity. So we have some quantities and some pricing, including zero, blank, some things to look at, and then we're overriding probabilities with some specific probabilities different than the default for whatever the stage is. If there's no probability, it'll use the default probability. But we can override that. And then there's estimated close dates, and then we format them to look like dates. So this is the opportunity source file that we'll be using. So I'm going to close that up. Here's the source file. Here's the target database. This is the mapping that we'll be doing. We'll run a complete run. I'm going to run maybe a test run first and do 3 or 4, and then I'll do another one, so we'll see it actually update and do some merging, that kind of thing, and matching. And the results will show up under the contact Ashley Allen. One thing important is that the sales process name, the sales stage name, and the product name, all three of those have to be already in ACT. So if we look in ACT and we look under opportunities, I wanted to point out that we did a merge in the previous one. In exercise 6, we brought in these simple ones. We associated them with a different person. These were Angela Ives, but there was no dollar amount. So notice the dollars are all zero. That's what we're doing one product for, is to get the dollar amounts up for the opportunities we're about to bring in, and they're numbered differently. If we go to the contacts, and we look up Ashley Allen, there's no opportunity, so we're going to add them in here. So let's do the merge. Delimited file, double click into file area to bring up the browser, file explorer I should say, and we're looking for opportunities with products version 16 or later. So there's the source file. We've got our target file, which is the ACT demo. It's one user, so we don't have to put in the username. We're updating opportunities, and it maps the stuff that it guesses at. Price, quantity, product, and all those done, and status is there, and it looks like we need to do the link to the right person. So let's link to the person using the contact name. So we'll match on the name of the opportunity. If we find it, we will update it. If not, we'll add it. Here's a final check. So we have the process and stage, opportunity. All these files look like they're mapped correctly. And then we'll bring up one field not mapped, company. That's fine. We're not using that. So I'm going to do a test run with 4 records. First I'm going to validate, see if there's any errors. It says, hey, do this. We're going to add 10. I'm going to do another run and say, okay, I'm going to do a test run with 4 records. It merged the 4, added them, the 4. We go into ACT, and have 5 to refresh. There's now been 4 that have added. They have probabilities, they have different stages, they have different dollar amounts. Looks good. Go back into the merge and say, well, that was good. Let's do another run. I'll say we're going to do a complete run, and we're going to skip the first 3 rows. Now we added 4 last time, so it should match on one, update it, and then add the rest of them. I'm just for testing purposes. I mean, we could say skip the first 4 because we already did 4, but we could also say we wouldn't have to skip any because it's just going to update the ones that it's already added, so it would update all 4. So for testing purposes, we'll skip 3 and it should match and update 1. So let's run it. So we look in here and it says, well, we processed 7 because it started on number 4, it skipped 3. We processed 7, it added 6 and updated 1 as I expected. So, it skipped the first 3 it had done before, and the first one it found, okay, it matched that, it updated it, and it added 6 more. So it says, hey, this one right here we merged because we found and matched on it. The others we added. Going into Act, F5 to refresh. Should see all the records. There they are. So we've got different probabilities, different dollar amounts, different percentages. Thanks for watching. Our next exercise will be on how to add a whole lot of products at once so you don't have to manually type in all the products.